Hello everyone and welcome to another Mega Man Fangame Sampler live stream. I'm Nathaniel Hoover, aka Gemini Laser, aka Flashman85, and you've been listening to some selections from ocremix.org. We had Benjamin Briggs, DjjD, and ectogemia with Mega Man X3 Crystal Cipher. We had Joshua Morse with Mega Man 5 Power Stone, and we had Mazedude with Mega Man Legends Hanmuru Moon. We've got 3 fan games tonight, and what are we going to be playing? We have a few things. We have a terrible accent of some sort. We have Hard Hat 2, War Ensemble, which is what we'll be starting with, and then 2 other games that I've completely forgotten now, so hopefully I'll remember them when we get to them. Woo! Oh! This game... Here we are. This will be fun. Is there no MIDI? Why is there no... No, wait. Here we go. You missed the fun music. Actually, I'm going to go back and do this over again, because the music's part of the fun, and I need to read the story. Here we go. One more time. From the top. I'm okay at show tunes. I don't sing them very often, but I could probably sing one. Really? Oh, that's so disappointing. The music usually starts up. I guess I haven't tried this while recording. And it was the absurd horns that wah, 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 and we missed it. I'm so sorry. Life could not be better. But one night, when Dr. Wily was busy planning to take over Europe, he receives a message from a scout robot that says, "The city is under attack, Dr. Wily! The city is under attack, Dr. Wily!" Shortly after the message, Dr. Wily gets his own transmission. It reads the chat and stops paying attention. Dr. Wily becomes confused. Oh, here's the MIDI. "I pretended to be Mr. X in Mega Man 6. Wait, that's not his voice. Knowing that his city will be destroyed if he doesn't do something, because seriously, those explosions should take this city down at any second now. He dispatched his hard hat to defeat the Mr. X and reclaim the city." Oh boy, we're in for a treat. So, Hard Hat 2, I've already reconfigured the gamepad. Shall we see who's behind this lovely game? Oh boy! Let me know if the music's too loud for you. Okay, we're gonna skip that. Maybe we'll beat the game and see it for real. Let's do normal to make sure that I get somewhere on a first playthrough. Pick a place. Where do you want to go? And I apologize, I have no idea why. Maybe it's just me and I'm not hearing it, but there should be music here, and it's not triggering for some reason, even though it totally did when I was testing this game out before. Let's go somewhere. Chainsaw. Okay, start with the chainsaw. He's very bright colored. Now there may be a little bit of slowdown here. These games just... Ow. That's not a good way to start. The fan games we're playing tonight don't particularly like... Oh, I can duck now. That's excellent. What was I saying? Yes, the fan games tonight don't like the... I'm just going to take a nap here. The recording process very much. Here we go. Mega Man X music, I'm cool with that. It has nothing to do with this, but I'll take it. Ow. Haha, 2 can play it that way. This is good. This is more like what I wanted out of the first Hard Hat game, which I played on a previous stream. Oh boy. You're out of context! I like things out of context. They just look funny sometimes when you take enemies from the earlier games and throw them into a game with slightly more sophisticated graphics. Oh boy! Oh wow! Was not expecting that to happen. I could have hid under there the whole time. Alright. I don't see how any of this has to do with chainsawing, but that's a... Ow! So, we've already started to violate my first rule of fan games, which is please, for the love of everything, just stop putting Sniper Joes and similar shielded enemies all over the place in every single fan game. It's alright. At least they're, I mean, slightly better done this time because you can deflect the shots, which is a nice touch. Nope. We'll play it safe. I bet you blow up if you touch the end of one of those. Ow. No, what? Why? That's okay, that's good, because that's a little puzzly and tricky, and you have to go back and shoot through the wall. It's not something you normally have to do. Appreciate that. Ow. Everything hurts. Everybody hurts. Okay. Look at this. I have all of my... Probably easier to program this way. I can't actually select any of them. And I started off with 2 mega tanks? Maybe that's what easy mode is all about. Okay. So a little long. This is fun. I like blowing stuff up, but that wasn't really a productive blowing stuff up. And now we're probably waiting for another one of these. Yep. I probably wanted... What? Were those just, like, backup safety platforms? I'm not sure. I'm enjoying this. This is fun. I'm not entirely sure what the level design mentality is, but it's still enjoyable. Well... Ooh, maybe don't want to shoot some of those. That would be a nice puzzle, some of those where you have to be careful about which ones you shoot. Maybe in a Wily stage, or whoever the boss would be for a game like this. Come on, you know how to jump. Jumpity bump. Yay! Sneaky, gotta close in tight. That's a good challenge right there. Like that. Run, 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 run away from the blade. Ow! I wish I could duck into my helmet in midair. I think that would be super helpful. That almost didn't end well. I would also laugh if that platform had continued to go to the right here and, like, slam into the wall or something. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, what are we doing here? Are we... Maybe there's a special weapon I don't have? Oh, that's not even fair. At least have it scroll down to the next screen and show me that there's a place to blow up. Are you going to be mad at me for criticizing you and now you're not going to give me any music? Is that what's going on? Huh. Guess it's better to get... I'm not going to go for that one up. Okay, I'll go for that one up. But I don't want to burden myself with extra lives if it turns out this stage is not very fun to do, or not very possible to do without special weapons. Yep, there we go. This is good, though. I like that you've got a guy chasing you down a narrow path so that you have to time your entry to it. And let's go this way. Okay, now we hang this way. Well, that's not nice. Unless you're supposed to go there, that way. I don't know. Really? They better not be in every stage. That's all I have to say. Whoa! Beep, beep, beep. Oh, we could make our own music. Any requests? I take requests. I keep on going with the one this one had. That's gonna hurt my throat. At this point, I'd rather just take the hurt. Okay. Same couple enemies. Hey, but we're at the end. Good. So, on the plus side, this is a reasonable length stage. Oh, I should probably go through it, shouldn't I? On the plus side, this is a reasonable length stage, and there are a couple good challenges in there. Still doesn't feel entirely like a Chainsaw Man kind of stage, with Blade's help. Whoa! Sigma music? Naturally, there are going to be a lot more projectiles with this. Okay, that still hurts. Yeah, change the challenges so that they fit the character, which is good. I like this. This is a reasonable pattern. This is a good boss fight. I need to start anticipating that. Stop getting hit so much. But yeah, I like the stage length is good. Common problem that I've seen with fan games is that stages go on way too long, way longer than they usually do. No. Woohoo! Got one! And I froze the game. Yes, so not a bad stage. Interesting graphic. It looks a little funny, blown up, you know, that large with everything else. Chain missile. Ooh, I can save my game in many slots. Where to now, chat? We got Blaze Man, Basketball Man, Acid Man, Wire Man, Smoke Man, Samurai Man, and where's the Music Man? Tornado Man. Here, this is music, right? Baseball! Baseball stuff! Looks kind of like a caveman lumbering with a giant club. I like that they took the Mega Man 4 backgroundy stuff. Different enemies, this is good. Oh, this is so clever. Oh, I like this. Yeah, so this really... Nice. This really anticipated Strike Man in Mega Man 10, because I think this came out the early aughts, maybe? For those of us who call it the aughts. If we lose the music, I'm going to sing you Take Me Out to the Ball Game, the unresolved version, because I like that one a great deal. Oh gosh! Ow! Yeah, so I like that there are more projectiles now, forcing you to use your dodge move. Oh, that's fun! Oh, that's a lot of fun. Already, this is so much better than the first one. The first one kind of feels like, I wanted to make a fan game. This one is, I'm making a game. Some actual choices. Deliberate designs. Approve. Oh, waste. That being said, there's still an overuse of the same couple enemies. And I'm okay with MIDI use, but it doesn't sound as professional. Oh good, there was a platform under there. I couldn't see it. Ow! It still hit me. Oh, that's mean. That's really mean, and I like it a lot. Yeah, the backgrounds are a good use of Top Man's random greenhouse lights. And also the foregrounds kind of blend in with the backgrounds. Oh, special weapons! Yeesh, what am I doing with my life? Blow me up, nuts and crack your checks. Ow. Instant death spikes. Whoa! And I'm out. Oh, you here to annoy me? That's so wonderful! I always lamented that they never do anything in Mega Man 5. Oh gosh, they're just going to keep coming! This is an interesting mini-boss fight, I like it. For it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 90 hits to kill that thing. Oh, that's interesting. They just sort of flip down and don't come back over. I don't really need to defeat him, but I'm erring on the side of caution. Ba-da-ba-bum, bum, bum. I don't want to see you ever again. Yeah, I like that they repurposed a fortress boss as a mini-boss. Sure take an awful lot of hits. Yay! Okay, we're gonna step up the challenge a little bit. Oh, I have a safety platform down there, isn't that nice? Ow. Maybe I should... Oh no! Maybe I shouldn't ask for them to step up the challenge, huh? Invincibility frames do indeed protect me from spikes. I just found that out. Oh, so depressing. I was right at the end, too. This is the nice kind of relaxing video game experience that I look for. You know, I like being challenged every once in a while. Oh, you? I have to fight you again? You know, I like being challenged, and oh, it's super difficult, and I can't believe that you just made me do that, but every once in a while it's nice to have something that's just comfortable, that you can play without needing to think too hard about. There's still a challenge to it, but it doesn't make you tear your hair out. Although I might. Wish I had another weapon. Because this is a good challenge, I'm just not well equipped for it, and... Do I wanna? I don't know that I wanna. Maybe I will. Keep things moving. Whoop! Bum. Bum, 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 bum. So, very good, very... Oh, no! Very good, powerful weapon, but it is a serious pity that it does not last longer. Did you just give me... You totally gave me a Mega Tank out of pity. That is exactly what you did. Boing. Well, I dodged one of those, at least. I'll wait till I'm lower in health. Run? No, just run. Oh, why did I get an extra life? That was such an awful idea. I'm curious to know... Well, it was worth a shot. Really? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hop pointlessly. I'm gonna throw myself into a cliff. Into a cliff? Over the side of a cliff. Hurl myself into oblivion. And maybe we'll come back to this stage later with better weapons, or more weapons at the very least. Because I imagine anything other than your default blaster has to work better. Well, that's not much of a game over theme, unless the MIDI didn't execute. I used to live on MIDI before the days when I realized you could get pick a boss. Before the days when I realized I could actually find the official real music. I lived on MIDIs for all of my video games, and some of these sound pretty familiar because they're the ones that I used to listen to. Where do we go? Where do we go? Smoke. Okay, Smoke Man it is. Yeah, I like that they reused the Mega Man 4 backgrounds. Those are always my favorite, with the stage selection. More visually interesting. Ooh, I like this. So I always liked the original Super Mario Brothers level. That was sort of the black and white. You know, the one I'm talking about toward the end of the game? Well, that's a good place for my helmet. So, stages like this that are kind of monochrome, unless this is a color that I can't detect and it just looks great to me. I like the monochrome stages. I think we get color so much of our lives that it's nice to have a comparatively bland, boring break, which ultimately makes it more interesting. Oh, this is interesting. Of course, I'm being a little too ambitious. Boom. Ow, still got hit. Ow. Let me catch up on chat for a second. Yeah, like the last level of Rainbow Resort in Kirby. Although that one was specifically a Game Boy reference. I'm curious to see if there's anything down there, and I just need a special weapon to blow up that floor. I'm trying to place this music. I feel like I'm maybe missing a... No. Oh, wait, no, I do know this one. This is an intro to something, right? Like one of the boss intros? I'm forgetting which one. Oh, that's interesting. You just stay on top of me. Oh, you know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of Mega Man Powered Up. The final boss fight starts off with something a little bit like this. I'm over you. I can find my health somewhere else. It's right down there. That's where my health is. I found it. Do you want me to turn down the volume? Is that what the piercing sound effects are all about, or is it just that the sound effects are piercing? That's so disappointing! You worked before! Yes, I know, I need to use my ducking better, but I don't have any patience anymore for shielded enemies like that. Yay. Help. So yeah, so far, you know, in terms of music, like I said, I don't mind MIDIs. So the music's fine. Music selection's a little funny, but I'm okay with it. Something different. And the game design is okay. Wait, what? Oh, that's not nice. I hope that was accidental. That's not nice. No, I'm done. I'm done with this. At least that dead end was early enough in the stage. Why are there random spikes in the ceiling? The world may never know. Like, if those were 3 1-ups, or if there were a 1-up in there amongst them, I'd be okay with it, or an E-tank or something. But that's just a total waste of life. Aww. Alright, where to now? Pick a different boss. We're gonna sample the heck out of this game. Because we're obviously not gonna get very far in it. So we got Blaze Man, Acid Man, Wire Man, Samurai Man, and Tornado Man yet to go to. And I'll provide some music in the meantime. Wire Man, wow. Oh, roller skate chainsaws? Excellent. Where's my music? Hey, whoa! Awesome! I like that a lot. That is sneaky. Woo! You're still not dead. That's actually better. I always thought that they were too easy to destroy in Mega Man 3. Oh, I missed. This is the stage that I play-tested briefly, just to make sure that everything was working. But there used to be music. I don't know what's going on. You should be able to walk through those! Frankly, that's a miracle that any of that worked. I tried to duck. Music? Shall I music for you? I mean, I can... What was that all about? Ow. E-Tank! Wow! You really are nice. That was a nice one. I like that. Let's see. Not you again. Wah, wah. Wah. Okay, when your jump button doesn't work. I don't know a whole lot of Gilbert and Sullivan, unfortunately. Did a couple musicals in high school. I did Oliver, Pippin. I was going to say The Crucible, but that's not a musical. Yeah, I got to play Reverend Paris in The Crucible. I got to be the bad guy. It was great. Well, that looks like a game over. So let's sing the Game Over song. Game over. That was more like the Green Giant song. Hey, here's the music. Let's pick a different stage for me to fail at miserably. Awesome. Acid Man. Let's go on an acid trip. Wait, I didn't say that. We had some fun quotes from The Crucible, too, where somebody claimed that someone was conjuring Tituba in the woods. Not like conjuring, just conjuring her. Poof, there she is. This music is... What? What? What is going on? This music is so in your face. I'm concerned. What happens when it hits 0? What is going on? I'm so... Help! Hide. So, interesting that the pipes are blocking the view. I'm okay with that, but they feel a little haphazard so far. I know what that. When I hit the switch, I expect things to change. Well, now we know what the switches do. Okay. I get the feeling this is one of those, just don't worry about how much damage you take, just get through it, because will explode if you get to the waterfall that doesn't seem to be there. You are on a mad parade. Let's try. Whoa. Buttons were not responding for a minute there. I was trying to jump. It would not let me. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna wait here. This seems like the smart thing to do. Yeah, this is totally an MS-DOS strategy. Don't. Wow. Okay, this is an okay stage, but it gets a little tedious to get back to that point. Yeah, let's MS-DOS our way through here. Gonna make it to the end of the stage. No, I'll be lucky if I see the midway point. Hi! Run, 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 run. The do run, run. The do run, run. We'll wait here, and then we'll flip the switch and go again. I think I'd like it more if this jump... Really? That's not nice. Ugh. I think I'd like it more... I don't even remember what my train of thought was. I can go in a hole. That's where I belong. Pick a different stage, folks. Please, pretty please, pick a different stage. Okay. I always like my, yeah, pick stage. My high school physics teacher had, well, actually, that's a train of thought that I can't follow through on right now. Anyhow, Samurai Man! Yes, let's go. My favorite flavor of pie? I like chocolate pie. Whoa! Cookie pie is also acceptable. I'm less about the traditional fruit pies, although I do like some fruits. One of my favorite desserts of that nature, though. Oh gosh. So, I don't even know where I'm going. This is another one of those stages that's like, what on earth is going on? You know, there's some stories that I'd love to tell, but I don't think I'll be able to focus well enough while there's all of this nonsense going on. Ha 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 ha. Boing. Anyhow, got a terrific maple apple crumble recipe from, yeah, I can't tell stories and run at the same time, I'm sorry. Are these gonna blow me up? No, these won't. This strategy is kind of working for me. Should I just wait here this time? And be safe? Boom. Is it gonna lighten up? Yes, thank you. Ow. I did not think I was gonna make that jump. I'm just gonna keep going. If I fall into something, so be it. Yeah, the fact that the whole screen goes black, the Starfield effect is so important. are you supposed to get around those? Yeah, I just, whatever. Okay, so I am still liking this better than the first Hard Hat game. With the right boss order, this might be entertaining enough to play through. I'm still having problems with some of the level design that feels a little bit haphazard in places, or that they were overambitious. Not like that's going to do any good. Hello, Gavzilla! I don't want it. So we can buddy together for a little bit. Ah! I ran out of shots. Boing. I don't even remember what man stage we're in right now, to be honest. There's really no... it's just as well. There's really no rhyme or reason to what we're facing anywhere. Oh! Yep. This is the hole for me. Pick somebody else. Oh, there's a great, I think it's Mega Man X Brainsick Metal is the name of it. There's a great OC remix with Spark Mandrill in there. It's crazy hard shredding metal. Oh, Samurai? Wait, we've already, we know that we've seen some stuff from Mega Man 6 in there. You could totally pull from Yamato Man. Excellent question, Broken Shield. In my experience with fan games, what is it that really defines the difference between a good game and a bad game? Let's pick a stage while I'm discussing this. Tornado Man! Okie dokie. So, any game, doesn't matter if it's a fan game or a sequel or anything. Well, I guess if you're talking about sequels or fan games or prequels or interquels or any of those spin-offs, anything that has source material and goes from there. Let's see if I get blown back at all. Yes! Absolute most important thing is to get the heart of the franchise right. If you understand the essence of what makes the games fun. So, for example, with Mega Man, I would say that it's that freedom of choice that you can choose which boss to go to first. Oh, there they are. But that freedom of choice, you can choose which boss to go to first, you can choose which weapons to use. There's a lot of replayability. That's important. Also, the special weapons are unique. Well, used to be unique to the Mega Man games. There are other things that, you know, do more like this now. But being able to steal people's weapons and give yourself completely new types of attack patterns and new powers, that's also important. The Mega Man games traditionally have a stellar soundtrack. Ooh, funky little pattern there. So, strong music is usually part of it, and the graphics tend to be cutting edge. At least for the time, they were cutting edge. So, as long as the graphics make an attempt to look clean, polished, professional, deliberate, not just something that was slapped together. You know, those are all sort of the basic things that I expect out of a Mega Man game. So for fan games, I expect the same things. You know, as long as you're true to the series, you understand what makes it fun, and the challenges, of course. You make challenges that meaningfully build on each other. Put me out of my misery. But you have challenges that aren't just, boy, this is hard, let's see if you can get through it, but forcing you to learn as you go and pushing you harder, but giving you the tools that you need to succeed. So an actual learning curve. And one of the things that I find with bad fan games, or the fan games that I don't like as much, are that there doesn't seem to be much thought apparent in the level design. It's, hey, this looks like it would go fun together, or I like this enemy, or this was a fun challenge in the real game, but it doesn't seem to demonstrate why that was any fun to begin with. And also, because you've usually got one, maybe a small group of people working on fan games, you don't necessarily have as many play testers. You don't necessarily have, you know, and I mentioned this in one of my previous streams, you don't necessarily have people who are good at all things. You've got some people who are great at programming and terrible at music, but they try and do everything. Or you've got people who have a wonderful soundtrack, beautiful graphics, but the gameplay is really not there. So it's difficult for fan games especially, because you don't necessarily have multiple people who are good at a bunch of things. You have to be a handyman. And also, creativity. I like to see fan games that don't really resemble anything that we have. You know, in the case of this, yeah, it's fun. And in the case of Starman, which we played last time, shoot! It's fun to see. I wish there were a better place to practice that, for example. You get to see a different hero than you're used to. But otherwise, there's a lot of rehashing of things that we've already played. You know, but at least Starman did it in a novel way. Here, I feel like there's a lot of things that we've already seen, already done. Especially because it's a lot of, here's a shielded enemy, stand there and wait for it to get done doing its thing. I'm going to catch up on chat for a second, because I've just been blathering. Woo-hoo! Yeah, and we're talking about other fan games. Hey, Mitch. You missed me falling down holes a bunch of times. That is what you missed. But the good fan games are the ones that look like they could pass for an official Mega Man game. The production values are decent enough. Ones that offer fair challenges that are, wow, this is difficult, but doable. Mega Man Scramble is a great example. That's one that I did in the last game. And it's short, it doesn't overstay its welcome, and it's just one long runner, basically, where you're trying to outrun Dr. Wily's machine. And there's not much to it, but the challenges are just so smartly compiled that you have a chance to learn, you have a chance to practice. The Mega Man games, the good ones, give you a chance to size up the situation and determine what the best course of action is. Still, wow. I'm just going to throw myself into a pit, because that's where I belong. Yes, at least it didn't have the little annoying guys popping out of pits. Small blessings. Okay, I can sing better than that. Pick another stage. I think we're almost out of stages to pick. So we've been to Baseball, Acid, Wire, maybe? Yes, we went to Wire. Went to Smoke Samurai, Tornado, so Blaze Man. Hey, music! We're back. And then after this one, we'll be moving right along to the next fan game. So anyways, hopefully all that blathering is okay. Was okay. Oh, the music! What? Oh, there are platforms up there. Oh, okay. Alright, an E-Tank. Hooray. You know, I'm just going to burn all of my E-Tanks on this stage, and we'll see if I can make it through. Oh gosh. Honestly? That was a pro tactic right there. I'm not liking this stage. This is just let's be mean. Oh, here we go. Music finally decided to join us. Ow. I like all the Mega Man X3 love. Yeah, I don't know how to get up there. Sorry. Oh! Not expecting that, but that's cool. It's not really a good place to stand. You know, it's funny. The first time I played Mega Man 3, the soundtrack left no impression on me whatsoever, but I think... okay, sure, why not? Just for kicks. But I think it's because the game itself was so difficult. It was, the hardest Mega Man game I had played up to that point, I think. And I was just so focused on the difficulty that I could not enjoy the music. And even now, I still like it. It's got a good soundtrack, but I don't think it's quite as strong as a lot of the other X games. Oh, that would be really, really sad if I just exploded right there. It'll be really, really sad if I explode right here. I got 6 energy tanks to burn. Let's do this. Excuse me. You don't seem to be doing any good. I don't even understand how you're supposed to dodge these, really. I mean, maybe it's possible. It just seems unlikely. Oh, good. Oh! Yeah, I can agree with that, Mitch. Really? Wow, you were just going all out here with the meanness. Oh, Button! Why did you fail on me? Alright. Really? I'm not sure I approve of this. Or the constant, stuck music. Okay. So, specifically for fan games, what makes a good fan game? Number one, it just has to be properly playable. I think above all else, as long as it works. And there have been some situations here where it doesn't work. Let's make sure we jump this time. Button! I give up. That's also a possibility entity. Okay, well, no, occasionally my buttons fail on me. I mashed them too hard playing Final Fantasy VIII on the PC trying to summon things. And now they're not as responsive. So we're going to give this one a rest. And we're going to switch to a Mega Man Legends fan game called Foo-roo Flight, which should probably be very short because the little bit that I know about it is that it's supposedly very difficult. And we'll see how this goes. But, Foo-roo! So let's see. Oh, actually, hang on a second. I need to enable Joy to Key for this one. Ah. Boo! There we go. I like this menu screen. So this is Foo-roo. This is just one of the random enemies in the Mega Man Legends series. And let's read this introduction. To Eden from facility number 615-1815, auto-generated status report. Facility self-destruct system engaged. Master unit aberrant status confirmed. Lesser unit evacuation complete. Unit to attempt manual lockdown designated. Press spacebar to continue. Your mission. You are the unit Foo-roo, designated by the system to attempt a manual lockdown of the ruins in the remaining time. Should you fail, the blast to the self-destruct system set by the facility's aberrant master unit will spread throughout the entirety of the ruins, destroying inner areas such as those used for refractor recharging and reverbot production. To accomplish your goal, you must plan your route through the ruins using the arrow keys to move about, or a keypad, or well, it would have been funny if it worked right. Pick up signals from sensors and use the spacebar to interact with them. Doors can be opened, closed, and sealed. Closed doors will merely reduce damage, whereas sealing them will make certain the blast does not get through. You cannot reopen a door once it is sealed. The intent is for the blast to escape directly to the surface, keeping as much of the facility intact as possible. Oh boy. Should time run out, your own escape to the surface takes priority. Always keep in mind, you are not a combat unit. In fact, you have only one hit point, so the slightest collision with hard objects or surfaces may result in your immediate destruction. Good luck. Well, let's see if we have any high scores on this game. Let's press the button for the high scores, maybe. Nope. Wow, nobody is better than me. And let's start with mission 1. Oh, how do I know to start playing a Mega Man game when it doesn't tell me ready? That's pause. We don't want pause. Aww. Alright, let's do this over again. Nope. Nope. Scan map data? Wow, it's like Raiders of the Lost Ark for the Atari or something. Let's open and close this portal. How do I get out of here? Ah! Why didn't you just give me a close option? Wah, wah. Alright, we're definitely not going to get very far in this one. Customization, personalization of weapons, armor, or look has any place in the Mega Man series? Yeah, I think so. It worked well in Mega Man X8. I don't know if you can hear if there is actually a soundtrack here. Let me boost the music a little bit. Woohoo! Yay, I made it to the next screen! I'm the best. So I like the Mega Man Legends games. Well, I've played Mega Man Legends 1, and I've played The Misadventures of Tron Bonne, and both were enjoyable. It's not really Mega Man, though, but it's still an enjoyable experience. It's good, just float gracefully. I'm a leaf on the wind. Oh, probably want to go this way. Let's open this portal. Hooray, we opened the portal. Now, I'm not sure about the whole locking, closing this portal. Because how would you get through it then? Unless there's multiple buttons for the same portal. Up. Yay! Yes, let's escape. I at least got out. Wow, I beat it! Hooray! Yep, that's test playing. Stuff blows up when you test play. They're like Lego trees. Hooray! Okay, not bad. And let's see how everything explodes. Oh, okay. Let me give this another shot. Enter my name. Oh, you can't see it. I am Flashman85 tonight. Sure. So, no, don't submit my score online. Oh, no, what am I doing? I didn't submit my score online. Let's start a mission. Let's try 2. And let's lock and seal. Oh, no. Let's close this portal. Oh gosh, stop that. And this is kind of fun. I like, you know, the unique physics. It's a different character than you're used to seeing. Yeah, I think I want to go this way. Why not? Ba-ba-ba. Oh, the way it's aged. Are we still talking about Mega Man Legends? Because I agree, the graphics have not aged particularly well. Ah. Ah. Woohoo. I'm trying to determine if I want to add any of these games to my backloggery that I've actually... Shoot! That I've actually beaten. Alright. So let's do this again the right way. Let's lock and seal this portal. Wah. And let's close this portal. This is fun. There's not a whole lot to comment about, unfortunately. But I would recommend this. This, you know, it's... If you really need your obscure Mega Man villain fix, you know, there are worse ways to go. Like down, again. Wah. This might even be easier with a keyboard, because I feel like you'd have slightly more precise control than what I have with my current controller. Because it does look like there's varying levels of, like, every time you tap, in addition to holding things. Whew. Okay. Do. What? No! Okay. Obviously, the thing to do is try the next hardest level. Bong. Let's start mission 3! Whoa, trippy. Now is not a good time for my game to stutter. Ooh. Okay, let's close this portal. Lock and seal it forever! I should probably look at that map in more detail. I probably have way more time than I need to get through this. Oh, I completely agree that old 3D games have aged the worst. I mean, there are some old 3D games, you know, you take the original, or not the original, you take Super Mario RPG, or Super Mario 64, which has not aged so well. Oh no! But it's stylized enough that the simple textures look like they could be intentional. No! Oh, I almost had it. I'm going to try for that one more time, and then we'll go on to the next game. Goodbye! Oh, I was reading chat. You don't read chat when you're a Foo-roo. In-game. I don't have nearly enough time for everything I want to do in real life. Yeah, I'm just getting sloppy now. I want to find out what that button does. No! Even it out. There you go. Safe. Emergency override. Yes. This is tense. This is good. I'm normally not big on games that make you lose all of your progress if you die anywhere. You know, that's why I like GoldenEye and Perfect Dark, but the single-player mode can get really frustrating because you just lose everything. Actually, maybe I want to go up. But this seems to work okay because, you know, the timer already says, don't worry about it. Hey, I made it! Totally gonna blow up the entire complex, but I'll at least have made it out. Should have locked more of the doors, but oh well. Oh, Star Fox. Don't even get me started on Star Fox. I'm not a big Star Fox fan to begin with, but the graphics for Super Nintendo and N64 have always just not looked like anything to me. They're just shapes. Okay. Here we go. We beat it. Hooray. So, let's go to the last Fangame as everything blows up. Yeah, oh well. Agreed entity. Okay, so that was Foo-roo's Flight. Worth playing. Fun to try. Let me disable Joy 2 key. And let's fire up our final Fangame of the evening, which unfortunately I know is going to suffer from lag, because I tested it really quickly. And let's go with Mega Man: An Uncertain Future. It plays totally fine, almost too fast, without recording. But with recording. Okay. Han pasado 10 meses desde que which version did I download? Zero, you look very cold. Al fin mi máxima creación, Zero, está terminada. Finally, my ultimate, or final creation, Zero, is, I forgot what the words were, but finished, I think, or destroyed, or something like that. I need to pay more attention. I guess we're playing in Spanish. Ahora, ahora, sin Mega Man, el mundo será mío. Now, without Mega Man, the world will be mine. Aunque todavía quedan Proto Man y Bass. Even though there's still Proto Man and Bass. Yes, thank you, Tom. Like I said, I was not totally paying attention. I don't know why it lags when I record. Just, I can't handle the strain. Oh, the game is a little loud. I am more than happy to fix that for you. Are we going to keep on going with the plot, or are we just going to watch Dr. Wily wave his arms around forever? There we go. Better volume now? He creado 8 nuevos robots masters. I have created 8 new ways to mangle grammar. Con ellos y Zero nadie se interpondrá. With them and Zero, nobody can stop me, I think. I think that's what that is. Interrupt me, something like that. Punto, punto, punto. This is pretty cool. Oh, hey, an arcade game picture. Eso es lo que tú crees. That's what you think. Oh, where's my Proto Man voice? Yay, more Mega Man X music. I like this. So we have, what is it? Start game, load game, options, credits, change controls, sound on, music on. There's no lenguas option, unfortunately. Desafortunadamente. Entonces, vamos a jugar ahora. ¿Quién queremos? Insect Hombre, Aqua Centipede, Slash Beast, Spiral Pegasus, Random Necrobat. We just threw in a Random Necrobat. Burn Dino, Bolt Monkey, and Magic Man. Oh, did we say Magic Man? Yeah. So anyhow, where do we want to go? The real statement, no, actually, I just downloaded Spanish to my program here on the spot. I also know Kung Fu. No. Random Necrobat, I think that's the way to go. So yeah, this is about half, a third as slow as it's supposed to be, so I do apologize for the delay. I tried fiddling around with it earlier. There was nothing I could do to get it to run at normal speed. Nice! Oh, this doesn't feel so bad. So we have a bit of Mega Man the Wily Wars going on here. And Proto Man has a jetpack, which is super awesome. And he also explodes, which is not so super awesome. Yeah, there is a little bit of clash of styles here, I agree. This is music that, like, nobody ever plays. Okay, so that's just a steady jetpack. Let me play around with this before. Oh, that's a Proto Man whistle. Sí, puedo enseñarte español. I mean, I guess I'm... Again? No! No me gusta, no quiero. I guess it's an okay place to send an awful... to place an awful death trap, but probably not if you haven't necessarily even learned the, there's my triple shot. The controls yet. So, decent challenge, just not a great one to start on. Kind of surprised they're not splitting off at me. Oh, I'm so tired of fighting you. Let's see if we can bypass you this way. Good enough. Excellent. Probably want to go down for some reason. I totally want to go down. Yep, that was completely intentional. This is... I like the music. The, we'll get around that. I wonder if his shield can do anything. Oh, and in the meantime, let's... Nope, nothing else to do. Wait, opciones? Tengo opciones? I'm almost toying with the idea now of trying to do a live stream entirely in Spanish for my Hispanohablantes out there. No, I really don't want to mess with that. Just barely got by before. This is music from... Is it X5? It's X5 or 6. It's one of the computery stages. I can't go up. Oh, there we go. And it sounds much more... Is this, the Dung Beetle from 6? Yes, I think so. Ground Scaravage, I think, is this music off the top of my head. Which I should know. But the instrument... Wow, this stage feels really short, especially compared with all of the other ones, unless it's just a mini-boss. No, this might actually be it. Nice! Okay, we're fighting... Ow. I keep playing this like it's Hard Hat versus... or like it's Hard Hat 2. Okay. That is such a sad game over music. I love it. Alright, where are we going now? ¿A dónde vamos, chat? Yes, yeah, it was Granskarevich, thank you. Magic. You can do magic. Wow! Burkana from Mega Man Extreme 2. Who's now a man. Unless she was always a man. This is interesting. I'm really, really pleased that we're finally revisiting the Wily Wars instead of going back to the NES games again. I like that the later Mega Man X games are getting some love with the music. Because nobody does much. More armored enemies. Mega Man X series doesn't get a lot of love in the fan community. You know, even in alternate formats. I actually went out... Of course. I actually went out and looked around for some Mega Man X fan games. I have one or two now on my list. Oh, graphics didn't match up top, for shame. I love the music for X... Well, I mean, the whole X series has some pretty good music, but X4, 5, and 6 especially have my favorite music in the entire Mega Man franchise, even better than the best of the NES games, I think. Because I love the layers, the complexity, the diversity of instruments. I think it's interesting that Proto Man's blaster is out the whole time. Maybe that was easier to program? Unfortunately, I'm not really getting a strong sense of level design here. I'm not really being totally conscious of what I'm doing. You know, there were one or two moments in the last stage with the spikes and the jumps, but this is just, I don't know, it's kind of here. And maybe if it were going at full speed, it would be a little more exciting. Oh yeah, but I was looking for Mega Man X games, and I found... Okay, I found my jetpack. My Jet Porkin stopped working. And so did the music. Oh, there we go. Needles. No, stop! Needles. I just have no patience for them anymore. Gavzilla, puedes hablar en inglés o en español si quieres. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué the heck? Actually, that E-tank might not be a bad idea. Let's see if we can get up there. And I like this triple shot, but unfortunately there hasn't really been much of an opportunity to use it yet. Boing. Oh, what direction do I think the new generation of consoles is going to go? Unfortunately, I'm seeing a trend... Oh, this is just not a good place to put you. Oh, but at least you dispatch quickly enough. I'm seeing a trend toward mobile gaming. And I really hope that consoles just stay the top-of-the-line graphics. Really just a place to make games with better and better technical capabilities. And not the, let's go portable gaming, let's go social gaming, let's get you out of the house and catch Pokemon around the world, which is cool. What is that, Pokemon Go? Is a cool idea, but I'm just concerned that, you know, in another decade or 2 decades, more of the modern games that we have, we won't be able to play because support will be discontinued for them, or, you know, I think about Steam, for example. It's really great to have a place where you have all of these games, but if Steam ever goes under, you lose all your games because you can't connect to Steam. This might have been a good place for a midway point. I don't know. I'm always 5 years behind the current gaming community anyhow, in part so the prices drop, in part so I also know, what makes sense to even try. Oh, hover deactivated. That's what that's all about. That's why I fell down one boom. Actually, I don't even think I went boom. I just think I fell down and went. Oh, also, note to game developers. If you're making a fan game, make sure that you publicize your game very well. Have a website for your fan game. Otherwise, it's very hard to find things, and you're downloading random, potentially outdated versions. So have a website for your fan game, and make sure you get in touch, put a playthrough on YouTube so that people can find evidence of it there. Get in touch with the people at, like, the Mega Man Knowledge Base, or the Mechanical Maniacs, or the Mega Man Wiki, and get your name out there. Because people have recommended fan games to me, or I've stumbled across fan games, and I have no idea even if they're still in development or if they're officially released yet. So if you want your fan game to get played, publicize it a little bit. Zoop. Mario, I was going to scold you for Frenching in my chat, but the moment has passed. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Steam is going to be around forever, but the general principle of the thing. Yeah, this is mostly a lot of the same kinds of enemy challenges. It's just, here's an enemy, fight it. Here's an enemy, fight it. And a little bit of platforming that's here is good. I played Quint's Revenge on 2 streams ago, was it? It was okay. It's not exactly what I wanted. I wanted a full-on remake of Mega Man 2 for Game Boy, and it was sort of loosely inspired by. I would love to make a Mega Man fan game. My wife and I, so this is some music, my wife and I are planning on making a game, not a Mega Man fan game, but my thought was after we're done working on that one, maybe I'll teach myself how to make a Mega Man fan game, because I would love to do that. And I know exactly what I want to do with it. I've already got a couple of boss ideas in mind, I've got a format in mind. It's going to be a little non-traditional. Oh, I missed. Wow, that was not what I was expecting, but... Yeah, I got you! But yeah, I have grand plans for Mega Man fan game at some point. I like this boss battle. It's a good projectile-based boss battle. It's not... maybe just because it's moving more slowly, I can deal with it. Woohoo! Oh, that's such a cute noise, I like it. You got funny colored. You got the magic touch. You got magic bullet. And electrical communication? Electrical grounding? Cool. Is that... Oh. I like that. Where are we going now? We beat Magic Woman, and we tried Random Necrobats. We got Bolt Monkey, Burn Dino, Spiral, Pegasus, Slash Beast. There's already a Slash Beast. Aqua Centipede and Insect Man. You've overstated your welcome. Okay. Bye, Gabzilla. Thanks for joining us. Slash Beast, I saw. Slash Beast. I mean, definitely give me recommendations for Mega Man fan games. I will gladly add anything to the list. I'll try anything once. Oh, thank goodness for being able to fly over these things. And that's a brand new enemy. But still obnoxious placement. Oh. Somebody, somewhere, someday, I know, is going... No, I don't want to fly. Is going to make a montage of all of the times I have complained about Sniper Joes and their ilk. We could call it a PSA, please. Please. For the love of Tango, don't put shielded enemies all over your fan games. Well, that's an E-Tank. That would be a nice thing to get, huh? I could probably do it too, but I don't want to hold up the gameplay because it's already taken so long to get to this part. It's really interesting hearing these themes in the, Wait, do I need that? I don't actually need that, do I? It's really interesting hearing these games 8-bitified, because I haven't heard them like that before. I listen to a lot of Mega Man music online, the remixes and different sound fonts and such, but the downgrading, if you will, the X series, is not one that I've heard too much of. Oh, I was going to tell you a story! I'm so bad at telling stories on stream, but, I was going to tell you about the Mega Man X fan game. So I did find a couple Mega Man X fan games, one of them being Mega Man Mavericks, which is a trilogy, but I just downloaded the first one to give it a shot, see what it's like. He's coming back. And, oh, so I downloaded the game downloader, and it was an exe file, and the icon for the game downloader was Sigma's head, so I felt a little uneasy about double-clicking the Sigma's head icon on my desktop. Like, yes, please, install Sigma on my computer. Amazingly, my virus scanner said it was free of viruses, so, you know, maybe it was before his encounter with Zero. Oh, magic! Magic bullets! Oh, interesting, while I'm using this weapon, I am electrically grounded. The Bijos? What is a Bijo? Okay, so aside from making a cute noise, it doesn't seem to do much. Got a lot of energy on this thing, at least. That's nice. Goodbye, my electrical grounding. Ow. I noticed you before! However, deactivated. So this is sort of like the levels in Super Mario Sunshine, where you have your float deactivated. Ugh. No more Sniper Joes. When will they stop? Nobody knows. Oh-ohs. I can't slide. What is the purpose of this long, long corridor? Oh, that's dangerous. That's just an accident waiting to happen. This magic bullet is not very magic. A Star Wars type D&D game. There actually is a Star Wars role-playing game, which I think I technically played very briefly, like a half a session. But there's a new Star Wars role-playing system out. I believe it's called Edge of the Empire, which I've wanted to try. Oh good, I didn't find the one that turns off my jetpack. Well, this stage is decent. Aww, that's kind of weak. And it's a blind jump, and there's no way to go back and get it. Not interested. No tengo interés en peleando contigo. Ah! Knights of the Old Republic. Oh, well, that is a Star Wars RPG. Okay, you got me there. Yes, I've played Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. Loved the first one. Second one's a good one, but very obviously rush production. Okay. Yeah, it's a good-looking stage. Here we go. Boss battle. Yeah, I'm fine with Sniper Joe enemies. Just thoughtful placement, please. We've been in this stage a while, and again, this game is at like a half or 2/3 speed or something. That doesn't seem to do much. Ow! Whoa! I'm like, why am I suddenly going upwards into the ceiling? You're like... You're just as bad as Slash Man. I don't like you. At least you could, at least if you time it right. Oh, I am not digging this fight. Ugh. Yes, I completely agree. Pichu. Woo! I think one of the things that fan games in particular seem to suffer from, other, professionally released games as well, I feel like those shouldn't hurt you. You should just be able to walk through them, and then, at a certain point, you need to run away from them before they blow up. But what was I saying? Ow! Give up. I don't know. I'm not even trying anymore. What do I got? Yeah, one energy tank. It's not gonna do it. But yeah, thoughtful enemy placement. Just looking at the big picture of how many times have I done this challenge? What haven't I done? Actually, just looking at the big picture in general is something people should do more often in life. If I were to rebalance Slash Man, I would just exclude him from the game altogether. Where are we going now? Aqua Centipede? Spyro Pegasus, perhaps? Burn Dino? Bolt Monkey? Insect Man? Bolt Monkey! I wonder if that's a command. Bolt Monkey! Like, run! Burn, Dino! Burn! I heard this music and I got prepped to just suddenly fall in a pit and die. I'm glad that didn't happen. I love the Wily Wars backgrounds. I'm just not going for it. It's too obvious. Yeah. So I'm currently working on a playthrough of... Really? More? Another one of you? Currently working on a playthrough of Mega Man 8 for my other YouTube channel, Gemini Laser, which is where I actually practice these games before I play them and record them. And I'm currently in the practice phases of just going through the game semi-casually, figuring out what kinds of ways I want to show off, what boss order I want. I pressed the button! What kind of boss order I want to do, all that kind of stuff. And should be done with that by the end of January, which is this weekend at the time of this recording. And then February is going to be spent actually practicing my show-offery and recording things. And then, see, I got it this time. And then hopefully in March, I will have my first video in the new series, at the very least a teaser. Also, more exciting things. I've talked about this before, but if you haven't pre-ordered the Mega Man Legacy Collection for the 3DS, please do so, because a challenge stage that I designed is in that game, accessible by connecting your amiibo. And I will, if I can find a way to do it, I'll try and record something. Maybe if it's just a live stream or something. But I'll try and record a little bit of that so you can see it. I'm very excited about that. The Wily Fortress game, Mega Man The Wily Wars, I really like the idea. I don't think it's quite as long or challenging as I wanted it to be. It still has its moments. It's a nice little bonus. And I think it's great to be able to... Oh boy. Button! Oh, no. It is just not jumping when I press the jump button. And maybe that's because of the slowdown, I don't know. But yeah, I like the fortress stages in Mega Man The Wily Wars. I would have liked a whole game of being able to pick any of your weapons from... You know, it doesn't have to be just Mega Man 1 through 3. Like, I would love all of the games, but really any games that you have the option to choose from. Mix and match. Is super fun. And I would also like if they weren't so specific about what types of weapons destroy what types of walls in the Wily Wars, because there's a wall that can only be destroyed with Crash Bomber, there's one that can only be destroyed with Hard Knuckle, and I would think that any of the explosives, so Hyper Bomb, or Crash Bomber, or Hard Knuckle, any of those should be able to blow up the wall. That would have been a nice touch. But you have to sort of customize your weapon layout a little more specifically that way. Let's see if this works this time. Oh, I messed that up. I totally messed that up. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's a really hard jump to time, though, because you can't cut yourself off once you go into the jump. Pick another stage, folks. You have to jump to the appropriate height, and then press the button to lock yourself into an upward pattern and hope that you timed it right. That's tricky. That's a little much, I think. You know, that's a Wily stage challenge. That's not a first kind of stage challenge. Oh, the Wily Wars is slowed down. I mean, if you're playing it on an emulator, you can switch things around so it plays at normal speed. But yes, it plays about this fast if you don't have the configurations right if you're emulating it. The Skyber. Spiral Pegasus, you mean? Yeah, the Wily Wars physics are a little different. I like some parts better, I like some parts worse. I like it worse? I'm so bad at liking this. I'm the worst at liking this. Fun! Hey, music that actually matches what it's supposed to be. Ah! More of you. Oh dear. Actually, that would be a good place for triple shot. There you are. I was waiting for you in one of these fan games. That's nice. Oh, but yeah, I was saying earlier that the flip switches is like Super Mario Sunshine, where you don't have your jetpack for one of those levels. Okay, that's good. That's at least powerful enough against the Sniper Joes. And I like that change of pace because, you know, even though the challenges in Super Mario Sunshine are built around you having the jetpack and the hover ability, it's nice to have a little change of pace to force yourself into traditional platforming every so often. No! Oh well. I still want to know what that spike option is all about. What was I going to say? Chat, remind me, what was I going to say? Oh well. Either it wasn't important or it was a lie. We'll be patient. We'll wait. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I like that there's so much weapon energy on this one. So, chat, of the fan games we've seen so far, are there any that you would want to play? Assuming you haven't already played them, that's just a really nasty section right there. Would you play Foo-roo's Flight? Or Mega Man An Uncertain Future? Would you play Hard Hat 2? From this specific stream, but in general, of any of the fan games that I've played on stream, if you have any that you've played and liked, or that you would just say, no, forget it. Hard Hat 2 is worth trying. I'd like to see 3 and 4. There's a Hard Hat 3 and 4, which I'll have for future streams. Because if they follow the trend of the first one to the second one, they'll actually get really good. Because right now it's just a little bit of the level design and some of the... Whoa! No, 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 no! Oh, I couldn't at least pick it up on my way out. Ugh. Well, Pichu, if you've missed any of the other fan games... You know what? I'm going to keep my triple shot so I can hit the stuff above me. Pichu, if you've missed any of the other fan games streams, or actually any of my streams, because I do more than just Mega Man, you can find them on YouTube. I am Flashman85 Live, and Flashman85 Dead. On YouTube. And I port all of my streams from Twitch in their entirety over there within a couple of days. Boo, sadness. Oh, I just realized what this music is. Well, running out of bosses to die on. We have Insect Man, Aqua Centipede, and Burn... Did we do Burn Dino? We did... Oh, it was the other game that had the fire. Oh, please, go ahead, Mitch. You can go ahead and post a link to any of my stuff. I don't mind. I don't feel like this is entirely appropriate stage select music for the beginning. Like, this is good stage select music once it's all very solemn and it's the end of the game, but... First time off? I don't know. Burn Dino! We were to random already, actually. No, I understand. There's something... Oh, Wheelgator, but for Mega Man Extreme. Yeah, there's something about being here for the stream that makes all the difference, but I archive them for posterity. Because this is... It's really just an excuse for me to play some video games, to hang out with people. Wow. I always have one of those ridiculous jumps. No more! But yeah, it's just a chance to hang out with people and play video games in a casual manner. It's an opportunity for me to try out these fan games that people keep saying, oh, you gotta play this, or hey, what do you think about this game? And then I can show you, and then this also is good publicity, or maybe bad publicity, depending, for people who create fan games. I've actually had a lot of people tune in and say, hey, I did the music for this fan game, or hey, I did some of the background graphics for this fan game, or hey, I made this whole fan game. And it's really exciting to have people weigh in, and that gets me connected with the fan community in a bigger way. I don't think I'm going to make this... No, not quite. That was just mean. That was a little harsh there. But it's neat to get connected with the people who are involved in this, and sometimes to hear their thought process behind it. I've had one or two people who were involved in making games talk about some of the things that I complained about or that I missed, or... and I have a greater appreciation for the games now because of that. But, you know, I'm happy to be able to play Mega Man games, hang out with people, and have it in a format that, if you want to watch it, you know, there it is for you. There's no shortage of me on the internet for you to watch. Just watching alone, I think I calculated it at maybe close to 250 hours of video footage on YouTube. Between all of my projects with gc.net and this channel, or the Flashman 85 Live, the live streams, and my Gemini Laser channel, and the cameos that I've made on other people's channels. All of that, if you're interested and really bored, is on my Gemini Laser channel. If you look at the playlist section, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Let me go get it this time! Yes! Whew, taking a break, reading the chat. I've seen a little bit of Clement J's work, I like it. I'm actually not that big on watching playthroughs on YouTube, and for the most part I would rather play stuff for myself. I get the feeling I wanted to go down. Yay! Yeah. Stuff. Things. Yeah, I tend to like to play games for myself, but if there's a game that I really have no intention of playing, I would gladly watch somebody else's playthrough of it. But yeah, I don't actually spend a lot of time on YouTube, despite being a minor internet celebrity. You know, you would think that I would hang out on YouTube more, but this is just a side project. It's something fun that I do, that other people seem to like, so I continue to do it. And I'm open to feedback and criticism too, you know, if there's, oh gosh, things that I could do better, things that I could practice on, or things that you really like that you want me to keep doing. I'm open to it. It's the dumb stuff, really. That's the best part. I also like that live streams like this can sort of... my left button stopped functioning for a moment. I like that this is also a good forum, sort of like an Ask Me Anything, because there are some people who are like super excited to be able to get in touch and talk with the people they watch on YouTube, and this is the perfect forum. Like, if you had any kind of conversation topics you wanted to bring to the table, you know, maybe this isn't necessarily the forum for all of it. What is this? You know, maybe this isn't necessarily the forum for every discussion, but it's certainly appropriate for Ask Me Anything. Talk about anything. Get my opinions on stuff. No! I didn't even really see much of a thing to jump over to anyhow. Oh, good. Finally got one of these. How many bosses do we have left after this one? Only one or two. We're close to the end of the stream now. This is an okay redo of the original tune. The original tune is just so good, though. So very... well, not one of my favorites on the soundtrack, but I love the whole soundtrack for X5. But I think because it's so layered and just that driving energy of it gets a little bit lost in the translation with a different instrument set. Ah, the Megathon. So, those of you who haven't seen some of my older videos, again, if you go to my live streams playlist on my Gemini Laser channel, you'll see the Megathon 2012. So for Mega Man's 25th anniversary, my buddy Dash Jump and I, and a little bit of cameo from my wife C-Saber, hung out for an entire day, like 15, 16 hours, playing through Mega Man 1 through 10. And for Mega Man's 30th anniversary, yeah, I could definitely do a crazy long live stream. I'm okay with the occasional blind jump, but when your button fails, oy oy oy. Perfect anniversary celebration for Mega Man would be a new Mega Man game, preferably one that... oh, and pick a new person, chat. But preferably a game that is sort of, I don't know, harkens back, like the Mega Man Legacy Collection would have been a good 25th anniversary celebration for Mega Man. Came a little bit late, But something like that would be fine. A proper new game would be good. Some neat merchandise in all different formats, you know, posters, action figures, music CDs. There's a lot of stuff that Capcom's doing in general that, for the last couple years, that's good for 30th anniversary celebrations. But I think just a really strong, good game that, or a couple of good games, would be a great way to celebrate the 30th. But yeah, I would totally do another one. Aqua Centipede, I see. Excuse me. We have not been to Insect. You're a little creepy looking. Random Necrobat we went to first and promptly died. Whoa. Hover deactivated. Where was the switch? Metroids, run away! Oh wait, no, that's not it. Interesting, yes. Let's mix this up a little bit. Yeah, it would probably be overkill. Nice! Let's throw all of the water enemies in here together. I like this. Let's do more of this. Keep going. I think that's really... No! At least you're underwatery. Yeah, I think that's the thing about fan games that tends to be most disappointing, aside from any playability issues with glitchiness and such, but that they don't always transform the game. Like, they don't offer something new that we haven't really seen before. And granted, not every official Mega Man game does something... I should have made it. Does something new and different either, but I feel like in fan games, they're especially good at rehashing things. But you have the opportunity to mix together, you know, even if you're just reusing enemies we've already seen, you have the opportunity to mix together things that normally don't belong together, which is how you derive some of my favorite challenges in all of gamingdom, is, you know, you saw this in one context, and you saw this other thing in a different context. Now let's mash them up and see how they interact together. So I like that this stage is doing that. Now the big question is, when you hear this music, do you think X2 or X5? Because... No! Oh... Thank you, Pichu, yeah. I tried to jump. Wrong. Ugh. That was close. Bubbles! Oh, maybe you're just shrimp bubbles, okay. Well, that completely missed both of you. Excellent. Slow. I also kind of like that this stage is... forget it. Is one straight line. Because we never have just one straight line. There's always twists and turns. Well, unless you're the first Fortress stage of Mega Man 8, but we won't talk about that one. Oh no, the eggs got cut off. No, not enough to destroy you. The power is not enough to destroy you. I prefer X1 over X2. Oh, no, Lynch, please, go ahead. And actually, what is that? Contest for people to make a good Mega Man level with a fan-made engine. Yeah, why don't you Twitter or email or message me that link somehow so I have it as well, because I would totally do that. If it doesn't require too much learning. Okay, now we're not really doing anything new with the level design here. Oh, I guess that's kind of new. But yeah, more of these tight spike jumps. Yeah, I want some more variety, please. Don't want it. Oh, I made a mistake. I should have, no! Should have not shot the bottom ones. Give me a little more of a buffer to work with. That's okay. The instrument set in X2 always struck me as a little weird. X1 has great energy to it, everything's all very smooth. X2 is I don't really know how to describe it exactly, but it's got maybe more of an electronica feel than the rocking guitar feel that I like from X1. Oh! Tad too many tadpoles. I mean, I'm big into making video game levels. I still haven't picked up Super Mario Maker, but at some point, after it's no longer relevant, I'm sure I'll get it, and we'll design a bunch of levels. And when so I live streamed Star Wars Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight recently. Let's see if this is any good. Whoa! I like it. And I talked a little bit there about how I had some experience making multiplayer maps for Jedi Outcast. And so, should I ever get around to playing Jedi Outcast, which I hope to, after I go through Mysteries of the Sith, which is what I'm playing next after this Fangame, like not immediately now after this Fangame sampler, but I will show off some of my multiplayer levels, which you can download from FilePlanet, jk2files.com, or if you just type in Jedi Knight 2 files, assuming it still exists. I know they were talking about archiving it and taking it down, so it may be gone. But at least for a time, they were available for download. Is this stage still going? What are we even doing here anymore? I'm trying to remember how many times the music has the music has looped to try and give me a general sense of. I hope this is the boss of the stage. Oh gosh. Trying to think of how many times the music has looped to give me an idea of just how long we've been here. Hi Star Road, this is Mega Man, An Uncertain Future, and we're almost done with as much as we're going to play tonight. There's only one more stage after this, but I don't think we're ever going to get there because this stage doesn't want to end. I mean, the music's already looped twice. I'm also curious, they talked about bass in the opening cutscene. But there is no bass to be had, unless we can change players on the menu screen, and I'm not aware of that. Yay! How many lives do we have left? 1. Yeah, that's also a good question about boring weapons in fan games. I'm okay with the occasional, like, if there's one weapon that just shoots forward, like Laser Trident in Mega Man 9 is... Wow, did I just take, like, 2 hits from that? We're going with this. Oh, that's why. It's a rapid-fire weapon. You hold down the button and it keeps firing. That's what I was missing about this weapon the whole time. It's more interesting now. But yeah, I'm okay with the occasional weapon just shoot straight forward. I'm I'm sort of just mindlessly doing this fight. I'm debating about whether I want to E-tank it. No, I'm not... If he's not below half health, by the time I need to use an E-tank, it's not worth using an E-tank. But yes, Laser Trident, high speed, and also goes through enemy shields, which makes it okay to have shielded enemies. Yes, Mega Man: An Unseen Future. Woohoo! Well... So, I guess if I have excessive amounts of patience, which I don't, this could be an okay fight. Also, it's a little tough to tell about their invincibility frames. Because they blink rather than have the damage POW box around them. Next hit or so, I will use the E-tank. Also, he blends into the background, at least for the colorblind guy. And I don't know if that's intended to be part of the challenge or not. And now it seems like an appropriate time. No, I wanted to stay in the air. Why did I do that? Oh man, you know it's bad when the boss battle music loops. So this isn't a terribly difficult fight, it's just boring. You need to have the patience to see it through, and I just don't really have the patience for long boss fights where it's just, have you learned the pattern? Okay, you learn the pattern, just do it over and over again, and you'll never get hurt. Also, if you don't aim at the bosses, you'll never ever hit them. Okay, I think I can get a little sloppy now. Oh, now you explode! Oi, okay. Let's... yes, let's go to the last stage, Insect Man, and then we'll call it a night. Alright. I have no idea if there's any relation to the Hard Hat 3 engine. Have not played Hard Hat 3 yet, only just played Hard Hat 2 tonight, so we'll see. You got Bouncing Booble and Waiter Child. I'm curious to see how this manifests. Insect. Yeah, it was kind of adult. It just went on way too long. If it had just been the first stretch, it would have been okay. Well, this music will keep you awake. Let's try out my bubble. I think maybe because of the slowdown, that's part of why my buttons aren't reacting, because good, it's powerful, I like that. Oh, another one of these death jumps. We don't need this in every stage. Yeah, again, if you're making a fan game, look at the big picture. Look at each of your challenges. And really, each of your challenges, not a whole stage, each section should be its own self-contained challenge of what do we want the player to learn from this experience? What do we want to challenge them to do? What skills are we putting to the test? And then look across your whole game and say, how often do we test these skills? Do we challenge them to do anything new with these skills? Do we give them the lead-up that they need to be able to practice this in the first place? Bup, bup. Instant death on Charlize there. Oh no. Almost ran with underwear, because that's the only thing that came to mind. Oh, yes, the song is loud, you're right. Let's move this down even farther. Yeah, I agree, Pichu. So, let's see. I guess I'll start my summary of the games we've played tonight now. So, Hard Hat 2, definitely an improvement, almost in every way, over the first Hard Hat game. Which gets me excited for Hard Hat 3 and 4, but still needs some work. There's still some polish issues. There's still some level design problems. And this stage is ridiculously short by comparison. Unless this is not really the boss fight, but it totally is. Oh, this, we're not going to live. But... oh! Good, that actually did something. Wait, didn't it? Is this doing more than 1 damage? I don't know, but at least I don't necessarily need to aim at him. But I'm not in any hurry to pick up with Hard Hat. I think it needs a little more work. But I'm interested in seeing more. And Foo-roo's Flight is entertaining enough. It's fun. Yeah. And then there's this game, which is... well, I like the fact that it was in Spanish. That was a fun surprise. And the stage selection is interesting enough. I like that they used graphics and music from games that we never get to hear from in the Fangame community. But the level design just, yeah, got kind of dull. Everything blended together, and I don't know really what was going on half the time. So I guess this is where we leave it, because we've been everywhere. So I'll just bring up Ren Necrobat's music again while we're here on the closing screen. So anyhow, thank you for joining me for another Mega Man Fangame Sampler live stream. It was cool to have you here, and I hope that you'll join me for another one some other time. And if you are interested in finding out in advance when I'm going to be live streaming, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitch, and make sure that you have your email notifications enabled. Also, if you like these videos, you can find, or you like these live streams, you can find them Flashman85 Live on YouTube. I will post this particular video within a couple of days, and you can find other more professional looking and sounding videos of mine on my Gemini Laser channel. You can find a whole bunch of stuff on my Weebly site, which has lots and lots of written opinions about various Mega Man games. Always a work in progress, but I have more and more games all the time. I was just working on updating Mega Man X3, working my way through that. So there's a bunch of links. If you like any of my stuff, feel free to poke around. I'd love to have you wherever else you can find me. So thank you once more. Good night to everybody. And no, I have not tried Gun Vault. I don't actually know of Gun Vault. But I was not as keen on the Mega Man Zero games. They were more like fighting games than the platformers that I love. So I don't know if I would be interested in it, but I might watch somebody play it at some point. So anyhow, thank you once more. Good night to all.